The knife hovered over my plate when she said it. "Poor thing," she laughed, swirling her wine. "Still struggling?" The room leaned in, pretending not to listen. Crystal clinked, candlelight trembled. I tasted iron and kept my face calm. I watched her enjoy the performance, the way people do when they think they've already won. Her phone rang before I answered. "Miss Martinez," the hostess said, breathless. "The owner wants to see you." I stood, buttoned my jacket, met her eyes. That would be me. I didn't smile. I didn't need to. We met in a smaller room once, years ago. Cheap wine, a shared dream. She loved how steady I was. I loved how fearless she seemed. We built a life the way you build a fire, careful at first, then reckless once the heat feels permanent. I trusted her with everything. The business plans, the savings, my last name. We opened our first place together. I worked the mornings, she owned the nights. When the reviews came in glowing, she took the credit. When the stress came in waves, I absorbed it. That was our balance, I thought. Betrayal doesn't announce itself, it leaves crumbs. She started staying late. Her laugh changed, higher, sharper. She stopped asking my opinion and started informing me of decisions already made. The books came home balanced but cold, like a corpse dressed for viewing. I told myself it was success. I told myself I was tired. The message found me by accident, her phone on the counter, a name I didn't recognize, a sentence too intimate to misread. "Can't wait to taste you again." I didn't confront her. I cleaned the kitchen. I washed my hands until the water ran hot and my pulse slowed. Then I sat down and thought. I thought about the prenup she insisted was fair. I thought about the LLC registered in my name because my credit was better. I thought about the quiet clauses she skimmed past when the lawyer spoke too slowly for her patience. I stopped being a husband that night. I became an architect. I let her believe I was breaking. I played smaller. I asked fewer questions. I signed nothing new without reading it twice. I documented everything. Every late-night transfer, every unauthorized expense, every affair charged to a corporate card. I bought out a silent partner using money she didn't know existed. I restructured debt under a holding company she never asked about. I hired a forensic accountant who spoke in whispers and numbers. I waited. The affair burned hot and fast. It always does. She grew careless. He grew bold. They made plans inside my walls. When she asked for the divorce, she rehearsed it like a mercy speech. She told me she deserved more. She told me I was holding her back. She told me I'd be fine because I was good at surviving. I agreed to dinner tonight because I wanted the end to have witnesses. She ordered the most expensive bottle. She talked about expansion. She talked about me like I wasn't there. When she mocked me, it was for him. I could tell. She needed an audience. The phone rang. Fate has timing when you give it room. The manager appeared, pale. I followed him past the kitchen, past the staff who still nodded at me because I paid them on time, into the private office where the paperwork waited like a loaded gun. I signed once. The manager swallowed. "Congratulations," he said. When I returned, she was still smirking. "Everything okay?" she asked. I pulled out a chair, sat. "I think so." She leaned in. "You should really think about selling your share. This place is about to change." I slid the folder across the table. The new operating agreement, the termination notices, the injunction. Her smile faltered. "What is this?" "Reality," I said. "I own the majority stake. As of an hour ago, you're relieved of operational duties, effective immediately." She laughed, too loud. "That's not funny." "It's not meant to be." She flipped pages. Her hands shook. The room went quiet. Her boyfriend stood up. I didn't look at him. "You can't do this," she whispered. I already did. Security appeared. The manager waited. I stood. "You mocked me because you thought I was losing," I said softly. "I was just reorganizing." She reached for my sleeve. I stepped back. As they escorted her out, the restaurant exhaled. Glass clinked again. Someone applauded, then stopped. I paid the bill. I tipped well. Outside, the night felt clean. I wasn't angry anymore. Anger is heavy. Planning is light. I didn't destroy her. I let her fall into the shape she carved for herself. I took back what was mine and left the rest where it belonged, behind me. Justice doesn't shout. It stands up when the phone rings.